$1,000 tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
I'm looking for the dude by the name of Todd.
He's a local boy.
He's a clever boy.
He's got the microphone.
He's got all the firepower he needs, and he ain't afraid to use
We
it.
heard about your broadcast.
Woo! It's like Fruit Loops.
Okay, let's get this started.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIM.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's just a goofy name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight we got tickets to give away to see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in concert with the Dayton Philharmonic. Friday, May 9th, Schuster Center. You get tickets at DaytonLive.org, or you can win them here on the show. Just listen for me to tell you when to call. Also, we have another Evening Edge jackpot coffee mug to give away with the current events quiz. We got some pizza news. We got Florida man story, Florida woman story, idiot of the week, science news, food news. I mean, it's jam-packed. How are we going to fit all this in? The first thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't know about you. I don't know if you're a big streamer. You watch all the movies. You got the Paramount. You got the Hulu. You got the Amazon Prime. You got the Netflix. You got the what else is there? There's like 1,000 of them. There's 1,000 Max, right? Well, Netflix has announced they're raising the prices again for most of its subscription tiers. The standard monthly membership without advertisements will increase from $15.49 to $17.99. And the standard account with ads will rise by $1. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's never going to end. You know, it's never going to end. And, you know, we have managed somehow to, you know, figure out how to share subscriptions with other family members. I think a lot of people probably do that. We pay for some, they feed off of us. They pay for some, we feed off of them. But suddenly, you know, I remember when we had cable and my wife was like, man, we're paying like $90 a month for cable. I'm like, wow, that's insane. Well, guess what? If you add it all up, even with the sharing, you're practically spending the same amount of money. And now they all have ads. You know, unless you pay for the very top tier, it's now going to be $18 to get no ads. And that's just on Netflix. I'd be curious to know if you could only have one streaming platform, only one of all of the choices that are out there, which would you choose? Because I have favorite shows, you know, like great shows on all of them. They're on all of them. And the other thing that I struggle with, I'm sure many of you do as well, when you want to watch something, watch your favorite show or I don't remember which platform it's on. I got to Google it or ask Mary. And she'll say, it's on Max. It's on Paramount. It's on Hulu. It's on Netflix. It's on this. It's on that. And have you seen Tubi? You watch Tubi? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's free. It's free. You still get ads. But there's some pretty good stuff on there. But I just feel like this is one of those deals where when it first came out and it was $5.99 a month and everything was great and everybody, oh, this is awesome. It's now flipping. It's going the other direction, where all the money that we were happy to save by not having cable, we're still spending that much money. And they're streaming not only shows, but commercials into our house, which was the whole point. To a large extent, the whole point of getting streaming was to do away with all the commercials. Binging, 10 episodes of your favorite show is not the same when there's commercials every 5 or 6, 7 minutes. Maybe it's not that often, but it's up there. So if you do stream, I mean, I'm sure I know there are people that are listening that don't stream. And I'm sure the response is, I can live without all of them. Well, of course, you don't stream. So I'd just be curious what your take is on that. The other thing I wanted to talk about here at the beginning of the show, and I only saw this video clip from Channel 7 maybe an hour or two before I came in here tonight. Apparently, there's a bit of a controversy up in Tip City. They're planning a new school, a new pre-K through 8th grade. And the plans are for the students to have a unisex bathroom, to where they all get to use the same bathroom. And I'm curious why they're doing this. Are they doing it to save money? I don't understand why. This isn't, in my view, this isn't one of those cases, and it's a hot button issue. And I don't really talk about super controversial things about trans people using bathrooms, that whatever. That's not what this is. This is kids who are essentially elementary school, secondary school, I guess, middle school, having to use the same bathroom. Now, when I was going to school, the bathroom stalls did not have doors. Yeah, Bryn, my producer tonight, who just graduated from Centerville High School, she's like, what? You didn't have doors? No, we didn't have doors. I guess we couldn't be trusted. I don't know if the girls' restrooms had doors, but the boys' restrooms did not have doors. If this is going to be a unisex bathroom, I'm assuming the stalls now have doors. Let's hope. But I'd be curious to know what it's about. Is it just a money-saving thing? Or they don't have the space for 2 bathrooms? I mean, when you think about it, think back when you were in elementary school or high school or whatever. The space that a bathroom takes up is pretty significant. And if you're going to have one for the girls and one for the guys, that's, obviously double the space. So I'm just curious if this is a money-saving deal or what the reason is behind it. Because when I first heard about this, I thought, well, I guess if they have stalls on the doors, they're kids. But no. You need to have your own bathrooms. We have a bathroom here in the building. We have men's restrooms and ladies' restrooms. We have one unisex bathroom. And I'm not going to lie to you. It freaks me out every time I see a woman walk into it, only because it used to be a men's restroom. At some point, they decided to make this one particular restroom, which, by the way, last night when I got off the show, I went in there to relieve myself before going home, and the heat was not working. You talk about a quick pee. I mean, it was cold. Cold. They need to have their own space, because it's not just, especially if you want to make the argument that kindergartners can use a unisex bathroom, okay, fine, right? But once you start getting into the ages of like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. The girls don't want to be around the guys in the bathroom. And let's not forget, guys sometimes are not real accurate. They're just not. So unless you're going to have some bathroom attendant in there 24/7 or, well, during school hours to make sure everything is handled appropriately and cleaned up, because there will be messes, and make sure there's no shenanigans going on, I'm not sure what they're thinking about. But maybe somebody in Tip City knows. Let's see. Matthew in Winchester, Indiana. Hey, Matthew.
Hey, good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Getting off work, as always. Glad to hear you on the radio.
Thank you. Thank you. So what is the one streaming service you couldn't live without?
Well, I definitely could live without it.
Well, I know, but you get my point.
But I'd say Prime. And I think mostly because of the benefits that you receive with Amazon Prime. Your shopping part of it, plus now
right, free shipping
included.
Yeah,
Max is included, so you end up with a couple streaming services, and it's $14.99 right now is what I pay for it.
Right.
I think it's so expensive. It's up from $9.99 when I started the program.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. It's just going to keep going and going and going and going higher.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with that, and I have contemplated it every time, but I really like that next day shipping.
Yeah, I get it, especially at the holidays, for sure. Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate your call, buddy. Let's talk to Dave in Tip City. Hey, Dave.
Yeah, I got to tell you, they're not doing this to save money. This is just part of their national agenda, the progressive agenda to all the gender stuff that everybody's so sick of, and they lost the election over. I think what we need to learn from this is we must insist that the money follows the child, and let's eliminate the public school systems, or at least give people other choices if they don't want to send their children to, some gender or amputation education.
Right.
But I don't. The money follow the kids.
I don't. It's so strange that
it's sick. It's not. We shouldn't give them. We shouldn't give them the benefit of, well, it just sounds silly, or it's a budget thing, or anything like that. It's a sickness. It's a mental illness, and I think if a parent wants to send their kid to re-education, high school, let them do it.
But I wonder if daycares.
Most parents don't want that.
I wonder if daycares have his and hers bathrooms. I don't remember when my son was in daycare. I don't recall. Maybe they do. I don't know, but it's a weird premise. But I appreciate your call, Dave. 937-457-1290 is the number to call. Don't forget, we have those Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and concert tickets. Just be listening for the theme of Harry Potter. Hello, Potter.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Thank you, Lana. It's very chilly today, and I'm wearing my hat and my scarf. I don't know what the story is with the temperatures in the studios, but they're a little chilly. Chilly day. It's a chilly day. Very chilly. So chilly. All right, first out of the night. Whoosh. Oh, that's an excellent point, Ron. I got to bring that up. I don't even know if they do that anymore. I think, one time that was a thing. Like after gym class, you were supposed to shower, but I don't know that anybody did that. Yeah. Which made it really hard to shampoo your hair. Just a bit nippy. Plus, I'm digging the scarf.
A deadly Tennessee shooting at a high school today. We'll have latest at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
And now for our devoted listeners, back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. You know, somebody on the live stream brought up when they were in school, wasn't a case of a unisex bathroom like they're talking about up in Tip City. And I never did this, and I think it was an option, but after gym class, they gave you the option to shower. And I never did that. I was a little too embarrassed to take a shower after gym class in front of all the other students. I'm not doing it. It's weird. And I don't think they'd make kids do that anymore. I don't even know. I know they have gym class, but I'm not sure that they make anybody shower. They should make them put on deodorant, though, for sure. Carla in Kettering. Hey, Carla.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to talk about that streaming. From the very, very, very beginning that all the hype was, is when everything was low, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it just made perfect sense.
Yeah, it's like the mob. It's like the mob. Once they suck you in, it's impossible to get out.
Absolutely.
It keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and the crimes keep adding up, and then you're screwed. And then
Absolutely.
It's nuts. It's nuts. Thanks, Carla. I appreciate your call.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Rob and Dane. Hey, Rob. Hello, Rob.
Yeah, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Sorry, man. Got you now.
That's okay.
Just a quick observation. Kids today could never understand what it was like in restrooms and showers when I was in school, or people a little older than me.
Yeah.
My elementary school, from first grade to sixth grade, the boys' restroom had a trough in the middle of the room.
I remember those.
and two toilets sitting out in the open.
Yeah. Like prison.
In high school.
It was like prison.
Yeah. And when I was in high school, you had to shower after gym class, and you went to the shower with all of the other guys.
Oh, wow. Probably had a gym teacher there watching to make sure you did it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
But I don't think kids today. I don't think the kids today can handle it.
Probably not. Look, I couldn't handle it. And I'm 55 years old. I couldn't handle that sort of thing. But I appreciate your call, man.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Live from the WHIO News Center, this is Miami Valley's news at 5:30. Our top story: a man facing charges in his father's death is now
Ron
facing
was
murder
talking
and
about
several
last night,
other
his
counts.
military gloves.
After a very
They were
active start to January, things quiet down over the next several days. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney. My forecast is coming up.
This traffic report is sponsored by Grismer Tire and Auto Service. Expert brake repair you can trust. Make sure you can stop when you need to the most. Get a little peace of mind by making an appointment today with your trusted brake repair experts at GrismerTire.com.
Cops. Thank you. I just noticed buttons. I thought you guys needed to hear the traffic report. You need a zapper hook? You mean like a bark collar or something? Zzz. Tammy, we're up to 3. We're up to 3. Chris, I'm actually on YouTube. I live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. For 20. I'm sorry, Tammy. I misread. My bad. Jeff, I go through a ton of stories that I get via email or that I find online, and whatever floats my boat is what I talk about. Never an agenda. I just whatever I'm interested in. Like I just talked about the unisex bathroom thing. It's a very controversial issue. Now I'm going to here in a minute or two talk with Ron about pizza, and I got an email about the Gulf of America. So it's just whatever. I don't know that I could fit in an MG, Ron. No problem, Chris. Actually, I think it looks better on YouTube opposed to Facebook, but where's that at? Channel 7 just posted a picture of a truck hitting a building, but I don't know that was local. I'll have to see. I don't think that's a local story. I'll have to keep an eye. But I don't think it was local. Politics, like hardcore politics. That would be the taboo.
Roll payout alert.
Thank you, thank you.
$1,000 tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Don't hesitate to call. You call me. You better call me.
Damn it, get me a phone.
Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you.
You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up next hour, we've got a current events quiz, and we're giving away one of those highly sought-after Evening Edge jackpot coffee mugs. And probably before 6 o'clock, those tickets to the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in concert, the Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra, Friday, May 9th at the Schuster. This is a very popular show. They've done these a couple of years now, and it's usually packed. And it's kind of cool to listen to all the music from that particular movie, but many, they've done a lot of other movies from beginning to end, just without interruption. And it's just, it's kind of cool. You got to check it out. We got some mail.
Pack off the jaw jacket. It's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The fan man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail. The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, you can send it to eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can just message me on Messenger. And first, a big shout out to Edgehead Amy, who's watching on the live stream. She says she likes my scarf and cap, and it looks good on me. So, yeah, it was chilly today here in the building. So I'm just, plus I like the scarf. I like it. Hey, Todd, now that President Trump has officially renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, have you given any more thought to your idea of renaming Eastwood Lake? I did bring that up a couple of weeks ago. I think you should ask the Edgeheads for name suggestions. Maybe you can start a grassroots effort to have it renamed to something cool. Love your show and listen all the time when I'm delivering pizzas. Jacob in Riverside. Yeah, I did have this idea. If we're going to rename oceans and gulfs and mountains and, whatever, like I think he wants to do away with Denali and bring back Mount McKinley. Right. Why not Eastwood Lake? Why not? I mean, I don't really have anything against Eastwood Lake, but I didn't really have anything against the Gulf of Mexico. It's just the Gulf. It's just a body of water. So let's go ahead and rename Eastwood Lake. I live in Riverside. I know the mayor. Maybe I could twist his arm a little bit, grease the palm, see what we could do. So if you got a suggestion for Eastwood Lake's new name, that'd be great. Wayne in Franklin. Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Todd. Great show as always.
Thank you so much.
Well, I called in on one thing, but man, you're talking about Eastwood Lake. Let's call it Lake Camry, because me and a few of my buddies, we have ramped some Toyota Camrys into that lake in the middle of the night.
Wow.
Back to the early 80s.
Oh, my gosh.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. You could get by with anything.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to talk about was this transgender stuff. Man, that's just ridiculous.
Well, we're talking about the unisex bathroom. I'm not convinced, and I understand what you're saying, and I understand the argument the caller made earlier. I get it. I respect what you're saying. I don't know if that's the real reason. I can understand why somebody might think that that's the real reason, but I don't know what the real reason is. There's a somebody sent me a message that there's some restaurant up north somewhere where they have a unisex bathroom, and I don't know if it's just because they don't have the space or what. I don't know that they're trying to make some sort of political statement. I just think it's out of necessity. So I don't know. I'm just curious what they know.
I am exactly the same way. My third or fourth last girlfriend, she could not understand bathroom etiquette, the splash factor between a guy and a girl.
Oh, well, see, and to me, that's the biggest concern. I'm not concerned about the other stuff. I'm concerned about, 6th, 7th, 8th grade girls going into the bathroom that's been totally destroyed by some kid who can't aim. That's my big concern, but I appreciate your call, Wayne. Ron, are you available down there?
Ron! Yes, sir.
So I got a question for you. I saw this survey today. It's about pizza. And they this particular survey pulled 5,000 people across every state on their pizza ordering, and found that the last time the average person strayed from their usual order was 2.1 years ago. And I was curious, like, when you order pizza, is it always the same thing, or is it always from the same place?
It's not the same place. I'll say that. But usually, we, as Americans, we have pizza since the time we were born, just old enough to eat pizza, right?
Yeah.
And along the line, you figure out what you like.
Right.
And I think that most people are like, I'm just going to stick to what I like. And I'm kind of that way too, in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So usually when I get something, I eat a lot of subs. So I eat more subs than I do pizza.
Oh, okay.
But my wife, she loves Casanos, and we usually get that. We don't Papa John's, but usually it's the same pizzas though.
We go to different places. Like some nights we'll go to Milano. Sometimes we'll go to Marion's, Casanos over there at Airway. That's not far from where we live. We even like Dewey's Pizza. I mean, we get all different kinds. It's not just the same thing over and over. And it's the same with like when we get frozen pizzas. If we buy frozen pizza, sometimes we get Supreme, sometimes we get meat lovers, sometimes, it's just like a different thing. I can't imagine. Maybe it's because we eat too much pizza.
You've tried it all.
We've tried it all, but I'm just thinking, if you only eat pizza once a week, I guess maybe you could have that go-to, right? Where it's like, well,
yeah. When it comes to, restaurants, I go to a restaurant and I make a decision in my brain to order something that I can't make at home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't go to a restaurant and order spaghetti. I can do that at home.
Right.
So I go and get some shrimp or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Pizza's kind of different than that, though, when you think about it. Because pizza is, what else do you put on pizza? I am one of those guys who just absolutely hates pineapple on a pizza. That to me is absolutely wrong on every level.
See, I would never choose that, but I've had pineapple on my pizza before, and I don't hate it. It's fine, but it's not my choice.
Sure.
If I went someplace and they said, well, we ordered pizza. Sorry you got here late. All that's left is the pineapple pizza. I'd eat it. I'm not going to turn it down.
No, not me. Not me. Not at all.
You would not storm out of there and go home and make spaghetti. Is that what you're saying?
I would leave there in a huff, as they used to say.
So the most popular pizza types in select states, I'm not going through all 50, but some that people might be interested in. Ohio, what do you think is the most favorite pizza?
The most,
hands down,
the most favoritist.
Yeah,
pizza
like not like a brand, not like a pizza place or whatever. Just a general pizza. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably pineapple.
No, it's just pepperoni.
Oh, it is just pepperoni. Oh
wow. Michigan, meat lovers.
Okay.
Massachusetts, they're the only state in the country who prefers veggie.
Okay.
Kentucky, meat lovers.
Yeah, I could see that.
Indiana, Supreme. Hawaii, Supreme. Georgia, Supreme. And Florida, pepperoni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's something.
And that's about it. The options were Supreme Pizza, Supreme and pepperoni, Supreme and meat lover. It was a tie in some of these places.
So there's not really a whole lot of exotic stuff there.
Not really.
Some of these pizza places, they get really exotic, like peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that.
The most popular pizza add-ons, number one across the board, Parmesan, followed by garlic butter sauce. Yeah.
Yes.
That garlic sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's good stuff.
If they could just serve that in mugs.
Like a vending machine.
Ranch.
Beside the pop, you would have a machine that would dispense the garlic sauce.
That's
yes.
Well, you know what? The that rapid fire pizza. Remember that place that was a chain? I think there might be one or two left, but a bunch of them closed.
Yeah, there was one in Kettering for a while and it closed.
They had that. It wasn't like a pop dispenser, but you could go up and grab one of the little cups, right? And you could squirt your own,
like you do with ketchup,
dipping sauce, right?
Yeah.
And man, oh man, that was the only reason I went there. I could get shots of garlic butter, but then, Mary and I went in there one day, and they had taken that away, and you had to. And I don't know if it was because of COVID or because of idiots like me trying to smuggle out garlic butter in my jeans. But
I tell you, stop sticking your face underneath there.
That's right.
Stop.
That's right. That's right. We have to. Every time he comes here, we have to disinfect the garlic butter pump. Yeah. So, but then it's followed by ranch dressing. That's tied with red pepper flakes.
Red pepper flakes. I like me some flakes.
Those
on
are
pizza.
good. Those are good.
Yep.
Boy, pizza sounds really good, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now from the
Jack's frozen pizza at Walmart. Yeah, Janice, he just said he cannot stand pineapple on pizza. Oh, I've had artichoke pizza before. That's good. I like that. I had a pizza. I don't remember where I was at. You know, like artichoke dip. It was just that on pizza. And it was darn good. Oh yes, Submarine House. They have a good pizza. Eating the toppings off a pizza, which is what I prefer. So, yeah. Artichoke dip pizza. Pizza rolls. Man, you know what? BW3 used to have these giant pizza rolls. I forget what they were called. I don't think they called them pizza rolls. I forget what the name was, but they looked like giant pizza rolls, and you'd an order would have two big ones. They were like the size of baked potatoes. And oh my God, I loved them so much. And then they got rid of them.
Live from the McAfee Heating, Air, and Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
Another area retailer files for bankruptcy. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You ain't gonna want to miss this.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. We were just talking about pizza, and somebody on the live stream brought up pizza rolls, which I think God invented on the 5th day. So good, but I'll tell you, BW3 used to have, and I can't remember what they called them, but they were giant pizza rolls. You'd order, an order had two, and these things were the size of baked potatoes. But they were giant pizza rolls. I can't remember what they were called, but my God, they were so good. Just think of, well, a giant pizza roll. Just, ugh. I love those so much. Alan in St. Paris. What's up, Alan?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well.
On the whole streaming thing, it's just really funny. I mean, everybody has it. It's getting so expensive. If I had to pick one, I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I would have to go with Peacock because they have the, like, WrestleMania and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And, if it was my wife, I'm sure she would say Prime just because she likes that next day shipping and some of their programming that they have on there.
Yeah.
So, for the wrestling people, I'm sure they would all say Peacock.
Didn't I see that Netflix is going to start carrying wrestling?
They now carry Monday Night Raw.
Right.
So, Netflix is getting so expensive, though. It's like, can you really afford to watch it anymore?
Yeah.
Because I could just pay for cable.
Right. I got you.
But for me, Peacock, they have a lot of nice programming. And like you were saying earlier, Tubi is a really great service to have.
Yeah.
They show a lot of stuff on there.
Some of it's a little shady, which I like. It's a little shady.
Very shady.
Yes. Good stuff, Alan. Appreciate your call, buddy. We have some lawsuit news.
Can't drop a lawsuit.
Going to court.
Lawsuit? It's private. You gonna sue him?
No deal. We're going to court.
I'm going to sue the pants off you.
They just got a favorable ruling on a lawsuit.
Enough, sir. You are out of order.
So you remember back in the 90s, there was that elderly lady who sued McDonald's because the coffee that they gave her was too hot and the lid came off and she spilled it in her lap and she suffered major burns. And it was a big deal. People talked about, well, where's your self, what was it? What did they call it? It was like, not self-control, but self-management, or like, that's your fault. You did that. Why should, that kind of thing. And it was a huge story. Well, it's happened again, but not at McDonald's. This happened at a Texas barbecue. Apparently, a 19-year-old woman from San Antonio suffered second-degree burns from hot barbecue sauce. She ordered breakfast tacos with barbecue sauce. Nothing like barbecue for breakfast. Yummy. But upon removing the sauce from the container in the bag, she dropped it on her leg. And apparently the sauce was served at 189 degrees, which the restaurant's minimum policy of a minimum of 165. Either way, she sued and she won $2.8 million because she burned her leg on hot barbecue sauce. So it keeps going, keeps happening.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Thank you, Lyle. Major burns. I remember those, Heather. I liked it because you could just get pizza at the drive-thru. And at the time, that was unusual. Thank you, Larry. The Red Baron. Lana, there is technically not, I don't think there's like a pizza drive-through. There's a place locally. It's like a beer and wine drive-through. You know, I don't know if they have those in Jerseys, because I know in some states drive-throughs like that are banned. Like Pennsylvania doesn't have that. But in Ohio, or here locally, we have these beer and wine places, and there's a local place that also sells pizza. So you can go through the drive-through, this beer and wine place, and get pizza. But I don't know about, like let's just say like a Pizza Hut, for lack of a better term, or, just as an example, where you could just pull in and order a pizza. That'd be cool.
Leftovers from an earlier accident has a couple of cars on the right shoulder. It's 75 north, just beyond Triton Road. The cars are not blocking anything, just be a distraction for you. Rest of the freeway system is running great. I'm Will Harris, WHIO Triple Team Traffic. Our next scheduled news in less than 15 minutes and immediate minute breaks. I'm Ron Auto, 1290 and 95.7 WHIO. Dayton News and Talk. Depend on it.
This is a WHIO payroll payout alert.
Thank you.
$1,000 tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Can I turn on your radio?
Yes, already.
It's almost showtime.
Who's your favorite talk radio personality?
That's Todd. He's weird.
Monday through Friday.
He's strange. 5 to 7. Sloppy.
I mean, he sounds perfect.
He's dreamy.
What do you say? Let's get it going.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, Todd, you got off the couch today. So we're gonna give you just a little bit of praise. A little bit of praise just for you. Well, you actually got off your couch today. You know we gotta give you praise. Sing that name. Sing that name. Oh, Todd, we praise you.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up after 6:30, we have a current events quiz. Your chance to win one of those highly sought after Evening Edge jackpot coffee mugs. And we also have tickets to see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in concert with the Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra, Friday, May 9th at the Schuster. That's always a fun trip to the Schuster. Tickets are available at DaytonLive.org. But when you hear the Harry Potter theme, which could happen at any time, just be the fifth caller at 937-457-1290. We have a Florida man and a Florida woman story. And I'm just letting you know right now, they're a bit suggestive.
Florida man shines with every single crime, stupefying and delicious.
Parental guidance is suggested.
Florida man is
Ways additions. Yeah. All right. Well, cops in St. Lucie, Florida, arrested a 61-year-old man after he allegedly fired a gun towards his 33-year-old boyfriend after things went a little too far in the bedroom. Cops say the 33-year-old reported the shooting suspect told him prior to their encounter that he liked it a little bit rough. So he smacked him on the rear, hard enough to leave a handprint. Well, that set off the 61-year-old guy. Wasn't having it. The younger man apologized and got dressed and left. But moments later, the man appeared in his living room and grabbed a revolver from a side table and pointed the gun at the victim and threatened him. The victim fled from the house, and that's when the 61-year-old fired a shot. During police questioning, he admitted to the shooting, but claimed that he would never hurt anybody. He was only trying to scare him away. Cops say the suspect, who smelled of booze, had slurred speech, gave consent to search his home, where cops found approximately 9 firearms. Look, the story here, the lesson to be learned, is you got to have a safe word. Have a safe word and stick to it. That's it. You know, safe word. That's all you got to do. Very simple. We have a Florida woman story now. Again, maybe a little suggestive.
Crazy, she ain't no lady. Meth grin smells of gin. She's really wild, yeah, doing it trailer style. She'll pull a razor, carries a taser, trash a bar, steals a car. She's the one mama said stay far away from. Yeah, she's a Florida woman.
My producer tonight, Bryn, she's brand new. She's training. She just graduated from high school last year, right? And she was an intern here. And I don't think you ever did anything for my show, right, when you were interning. So this is a whole new experience, right? Whole new world. How you liking it so far? Okay? You can hop on.
I really like it. It's really fun.
You like it? It's enjoyable?
Yeah.
It's more interesting than all the politics, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I got you. Last night I was talking about Pokemon and you perked up.
Yeah.
Are you a Pokemon fan?
I do. I recently got into it because of my boyfriend. He's
Right.
like a big Pokemon nerd, so now I'm into it also.
Do you guys play that, what is that, Pokemon Go? Do they still have that? You still chase around invisible Pokemons out there? Yeah. I twisted my ankle doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore. This is a second. This is the Florida man was from St. Lucie. This Florida woman is from St. Lucie. Cops arrested a St. Lucie, Florida woman last week after cops stopped a vehicle driving recklessly that she was a passenger in. Cops say they pulled over the car that almost struck the curb multiple times. When the officer walked up to the driver's side door, she immediately detected the presence of booze.
Beer.
When the officer asked the driver, a 53-year-old man, if everything was okay, the female passenger jumped in to offer an explanation for her companion's erratic operation of his Ford truck. The woman, 48, apologized to police, claiming that the close curb encounters were probably her fault. She explained that it was her birthday and she was rubbing him all over trying to get him excited. That will distract you. She's lucky he didn't crash into a house. That will distract you. The man agreed to a series of field sobriety tests, which he performed poorly on. He declined to take a breath test and was arrested and taken to jail. Happy birthday. Couple of quality Florida man, Florida woman stories there. Let's just do this right now. why not, right? There we go. All right. If you'd like a pair of tickets to go see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in concert with the Dayton Philharmonic, Friday, May 9th, Schuster Center. Be the fifth caller right now at 937-457-1290. And you'll talk to Bryn, who we just heard on the radio for the first time. We have some science news.
Consider the following: miscellaneous and wondrous things.
You see, it's a matter of science, lad. Come here, I'll show you.
Brilliant.
Blah, blah, blah. Science, science, science.
How can scientific truth be heresy?
What did the great man of science have to say today?
Well, I've heard about this over the years, but this is the first story that I've seen recently. Apparently, scientists have determined the World Magnetic Model 2025, released by the National Centers for Environmental Information and the British Geological Survey, says that the magnetic North Pole has shifted once again. It's moving closer to Siberia and away from its previous position in Canada. The magnetic North Pole has been drifting at an accelerated pace, moving tens of kilometers annually due to the motion of the molten iron in the Earth's outer core. Wow. Shouldn't that be inner core? The story says outer core. No, I guess it's probably the outer core. You got the core, then you got the outer core, and then the inner core of the core. And I think the iron from if I remember my geology classes in college, it's on the outer core. Anyway, this movement has caused the pole to shift from the Canadian Arctic toward Siberia. The updated 2025 model reflects these changes and provides critical data for navigation systems. See, this is the big concern. This is the big concern. You know, as the pole shifts, our GPS is going to get screwy. There's going to be more people driving into lakes and oceans and ponds at apartment complexes, all because of the pole shifting. The magnetic North Pole differs from the geographic North Pole, which remains fixed. The magnetic pole is determined by Earth's magnetic field, which is constantly shifting. The dynamic nature of the magnetic field makes predictions challenging, necessitating periodic updates to the models. So there you go. Let's see, the updated, it's updated every 5 years, with the latest revision confirming the pole's continued drift towards Russia. So there you go. You got some science news there. 937-457-1290. You know, today is Wednesday. And prior to the holiday, we had started a feature called Wing It Wednesday. And the idea is that local nonprofit anywhere throughout the Miami Valley can come on the show from like 6:35 to 6:50, 7 o'clock. So about a half an hour, and talk about your nonprofit, your mission, what you're doing to serve the community, how people can get involved, different events that you might be hosting that you want people to come to, fundraising campaigns, whatever it might be. And the sign up has begun for 2025. Now, we've already got 2 folks lined up. We've got somebody coming in next week, and then we have somebody scheduled for the first week in March. Now, some of the Wednesdays that we would normally do this, we have UD basketball, so we're not going to do it on those nights. But if you happen to be involved with a nonprofit and you'd like to come on the show for Wing It Wednesday, all you got to do is go to my Facebook page, Evening Edge Todd. You'll find it. All the details are there. Or send me an email at Evening Edge or just eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. And we'll get you scheduled. And all you have to do that night is bring me an order of chicken wings. That's it. The wings could be from anywhere. I get this question all the time. I don't care. If maybe you're from a small outlying community, somewhere in the Dayton area, and you've got a chicken wing place in your town that is just tops. Well, I want to try them. So get an order. You come on the show. You give me the wings. It's kind of like barter. Radio barter. Radio stations used to do that. You could barter. You give me this product and I'll give you airtime. Well, that's what we're doing here. Free airtime for chicken wings.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now, here's a question. You see that paper wad? Oh my gosh, it just fell. It just fell. Did you see it? Leslie, did you see it? It just fell. I didn't touch it. I didn't blow on it. It's like the golf ball right on the rim of the cup. Yes. What's funny is I was going to ask if I use one paper wad and I knock that one in that's on the ledge and the other one, do I get both? Do I get points for both? Oh, that's totally missed that one. It bounced off the ledge. You know what? I might have to adjust the camera a little bit because you can't really see the ledge. There. That's better. I didn't cheat, Captain Scurvy. It happened right on camera. Right on camera. Maybe it was Lou M's ghost. The ghost of Lou M with the assist. It was like an alley-oop. Well, Captain Scurvy, you can go back and rewatch the live stream. The ghostly hand of Luem. That's creepy. Oh, so did I, Marcia. Every morning before school. Probably through high school. Yeah. Mom would make me breakfast, and I'd sit there and I'd listen to Lou M in the morning.
The latest on the Joe Burrow burglary. We'll have that for you at 6:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
This is a job for Weenie Man.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. We got some cat news. There was an 8-year-old Maine Coon cat. We've talked about these cats before on the show. They're huge, and they're very popular. This particular Maine Coon was named Mittens, is named Mittens. Mittens is still with us. It happened on January 13th. Mittens was supposed to travel with her family from Christchurch, New Zealand to Melbourne, Australia. However, the cat's cage was overlooked in the plane's cargo hold, leading to an unintended round trip between the two countries. Mittens, her owner, realized something had gone wrong, and the cat did not appear after 3 hours of waiting at the airport's guest baggage return. 3 hours? I would have been concerned after about 30 minutes, not 3 hours. Holy cow. The ground staff informed the woman who owns Mittens that the plane had returned to New Zealand with Mittens still on board. That's unfortunate. I can't imagine that cat freaking out. Apparently, the flight between New Zealand and Australia takes 7.5 hours each way. I didn't know that. That's a long flight. So that cat was already on the plane for 7.5 hours, and then another 15 hours. That's a lot of time to be flying around. Upon her return to Christchurch, a pet moving company arranged for Mittens to be sent back to Melbourne, completing her journey. And apparently the owner says Mittens lost some weight. I'm surprised that a cat could, I guess we don't have cats. I don't know that either Lily or Luna, our dogs, would lose weight if they didn't eat for, 15 or 22 hours. They might be hungry, but I don't think they're going to lose weight. But Mittens was okay. Back home with her family.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO. WH.
Well, we have a Girl Scout cookie pitch. Yeah, I need to squash that right now, Ron. I've met Captain Scurvy, and I don't know how to put this delicately, but he smells. He has a very pungent odor. And if I brought somebody like that into the studio, I think he has scurvy. I would not hear the end of it from Larry Hanskin. Fungent. Oh. That's, yeah.
Alert.
Thank you, thank you.
$1,000 tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Don't give me that politics, Jazz. It's not my racket.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right? The problems of the world are not in my department. Now, who would like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We have a current events quiz, and I need a contestant. If you'd like to take the current events quiz and score one of those highly sought-after Evening Edge jackpot coffee mugs, be the fifth caller, 937-457-1290. And we'll get you on the air. You'll talk to my producer tonight, Bryn. Get you all prepped and ready to go. You can take the quiz and win one of those awesome mugs. But first, this.
Hey, are you still selling Girl Scout cookies?
Those cookies smell delicious.
I want cookies.
I want cookies.
Buy a box of my delicious Girl Scout cookies.
She's selling Girl Scout cookies.
I want cookies. Ooh, let me guess. Cookies.
Thank you for the cookies.
Cookies for me.
Well, we have another Girl Scout cookie pitch. This is an opportunity for a local Girl Scout to get some real-world experience as a salesperson, coming on the air and talking to me and pitching their cookies. And the idea, I came up with this a couple of years ago because, you know, that Girl Scouts don't go door to door anymore. And lots of times it's just mom or dad taking the order form to work or wherever, or, you know, hitting up grandma and grandpa and aunts and uncles. The Girl Scouts don't get the opportunity as much as they used to have interactions with strangers, which is probably a good thing on one level. However, it helps them to learn to speak publicly and pitch their cookies. So we have Alex on the phone. Now, Alex, how you doing, Alex?
Oh, doing okay. Thank you.
So Alex is not the Girl Scout. Alex
I'm
is
the Girl Scout mom.
She is the Girl Scout mom. Now, are you a Scout leader?
Yes, I am.
And you're part of Girl Scout Troop 2051.
Yes, that is correct.
My favorite troop. So we've got not one Girl Scout on tonight who's going to be pitching cookies. We have two.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is getting expensive for me. This is getting expensive because I'm a guaranteed deal, man. I will buy cookies from any Girl Scout that comes on the show. That is my charge. So I'm going to be buying a couple of boxes of cookies tonight. So let's see, who are we going to talk to first?
We're going to start with Kaylin.
All right, now let me talk to Kaylin. I'll ask her my questions.
Okay.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, Kaylin, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, well, good. How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16 and you're still a Girl Scout.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I honestly didn't know that Girl Scouts could be as an advanced age as you are.
Yeah, there's not as many in high school and stuff, but there should be more. There's so much fun stuff.
Yeah. I bet all the younger Girl Scouts look up to you as a role model because you're 16. They can't wait to be 16.
That's actually really funny because I have a lot of leadership positions in Girl Scouts.
Yeah. Do you run the Girl Scouts with an iron fist?
No.
Oh, yeah. You probably didn't think about that. Now, I bet you take your cookie sheet to school, don't you? I bet you sell tons of cookies.
Yeah, I do take it to school.
Yeah.
I sell to my friends and teachers.
Awesome. Well, see, this is a great example because you are a seasoned Girl Scout veteran, and you've been doing this for probably what, a decade?
Almost.
I mean, when did you start?
I started when I was in 2nd grade, so this is my 9th year as a Girl Scout.
See, this is what I'm saying. You've got this down. So this is how it's going to work. First of all, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds. Okay. And you're going to hear a little stopwatch ticking, and you got to give me your best cookie pitch. Now, what cookies are you going to, what flavor are you going to pitch me?
I'll do Thin Mint.
Oh, those are my favorite. I can eat a sleeve of Thin Mints in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, me and my dad could as well. We love Thin Mint.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready, Kaylin?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Would you like to buy some Thin Mints? Your purchase could help send me and my troop on fun adventures like horseback riding. Your purchase will also help fund my Gold Award, which is helping young students in my community explore nature. Thin Mints, which are a chocolate wafer cookie dipped in mint chocolate, are my favorite cookies. Now, what cookies can I get you today?
Well, gee whiz, Kaylin. I mean, that was spot on. Congratulations. I mean, I could tell you were reading, but you have it down. But good job.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Well, now let me talk to your sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. No, thank you for being on the show, and good luck.
Thanks.
Sure. All right. Now I think we're going to be. We've got Sophie on the line. Hey, Sophie.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Now let me ask you, Sophie. How old are you?
10.
You're 10 years old. Wow, that's exciting. How long have you been a Girl Scout?
5.5 years.
5.5 years. Now, do you think you'll be a Girl Scout when you're 16, like your big sister?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you this: do you get the hand-me-down Girl Scout uniforms though?
No.
Oh, you get your own.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nobody wants hand-me-down sashes and ribbons and patches and awards. No, you want your own thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, were you a brownie?
Yes.
Were you? Yeah, my sister was a brownie. I remember that.
And the daisies.
Oh, and the daisies? Is that before the brownies?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't think they had the daisies when my sister was in the brownies. Either way. Okay, so Sophie, here's the deal. Same thing as with your sister. You've got 30 seconds to sell me some cookies. Now, what kind of cookies are you going to sell me?
Caramel Delight.
Ooh, the Caramel Delights. I like those. Those are good. Is there another name for those?
Samoas.
Say it one more time.
Samoas.
That's it. Samoas. Yes. All right. Now, Sophie, I'm going to give you a countdown, and you got 30 seconds, so make it good, okay?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
Would you like to buy some yummy Girl Scout cookies? We have Caramel Delights. They are my favorite. They're good with some yogurt. Will you help my troop reach our goal to go camping and horseback riding, please?
I would be very honored to buy cookies from you, Sophie. Now, is that your favorite thing to do, is camping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I forgot to ask your sister this. I'm sure she's been camping many times, and I've asked all the Girl Scouts that have been on, that have been giving their cookie pitches, if they've been camping, when you were camping, if you ever saw Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You did? Oh my God. Now, how many cookies did he eat? All of them, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, congratulations, Kaylin and Sophie. You did a great job. I'm very pleased with your cookie pitches. So, of course, I will buy a box of cookies from both of you. So what I need what I need for your mom to do is just send me a link to your cookie website page, and I will order the cookies.
Sure thing.
Okay. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it.
Yep. Welcome.
All right. Thank you, girls. Just send me that info and I'll get it taken care of. All right.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Have a great night. And there you go, kids. That was great. A double shot of cookie pitches. All right. We got Richard on the phone. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good, Todd. How about yourself?
Well, you want to take the current events quiz?
Sure.
Let's hit it up.
Listen, everybody. It's the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz.
A quiz, hot shot. Can you answer the question?
I bet you think you're pretty smart, huh? Now, here's your host, Todd Hollst.
Yeah, those Thin Mints, man, they're so good. So good. All right, Richard, you're playing for an Evening Edge jackpot coffee mug. Now, do you know how to play the current events quiz, Richard?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm going to give you 3 questions, 3 possible answers, and the answer is always
C.
You got it. You got it. Now, these questions are weird news of the day. All 3 questions, weird news. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Question number 1, the goalie for the Washington Capitals hockey team says he failed to stop a shot on goal last night after he became distracted by A, seeing his wife on the arena kiss cam with some dude, B, the opposing team's mascot was flipping him off, or C, a tray of nachos flung from the stands hit the ice.
Well, I think that guy flipped him off, but also it's C, that definitely the nachos.
Yeah, it was the nachos. Spilled cheese on the ice. Usually it's blood. It's last night. It was nacho cheese.
I'm sure there was some blood spilled also.
Yep, I'm sure. It's not a hockey game if there's not some blood spilled, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's question number 2. A flight from France to Brazil recently had to make an emergency landing after A, the pilot noticed lice in his co-pilot's hair, B, 2 stewardess got into a very heated tickle fight, or C, a passenger left the first-class lavatory, quote, unusable and uninhabitable.
Oh, I would have no doubt it's C.
You got it. Though I was on a flight where the stewardesses got into a tickle fight. That was something to see. I think we were going to Jamaica. So
you're making me crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. All right, here's question number 3. A Canadian woman recently suffered a broken jaw, loss of a tooth, and had to have her jaw wired shut for 6 weeks after she, A, tried to suck maple sap straight from a tree, B, tried to mount a moose and got kicked in the face, or C, tried to bite into a 3-inch jawbreaker.
Oh, well, I know I've tried to actually take maple from a tree like that, but I would have to say she wouldn't do that. I'd say it'd have to be C.
Wait a second. You tried to take maple from a tree by sucking on it?
No, I was just trying to.
Okay. You're trying to some fodder for the show.
Trying to help you out there.
Well, I need it. Thank you. All right, Richard.
Make a little humor there.
I appreciate it. You're a good sport. Hang on the line. We'll get your details, and I'll contact you about how you can get your mug, okay?
Man, I appreciate it very much, and like to listen to your show, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Richard. Hang on the line. And that's how you play the current events quiz.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Mary's making orange chicken tonight. Woohoo!
Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
Another cold night coming to the Miami Valley. We'll have more at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Get a load of this guy.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. If you happen to have a Edgehead fan in your house, or maybe you're the Edgehead fan, and you would like to grab some Edgehead Evening Edge gear, go to thetoddshop.com. That's Todd, the Todd Shop, SHOP.com. This is through Titan Graphics, great company, local company. They're handling all the sales, the whole deal. They're over there on Needmore. You can stop by, check it out. They got a showroom. I don't know if they have any of the Edge stuff up. They were going to do that, but I don't know. You can go over there and maybe find something that you'd like. Either way, $2 from every item goes to a local charity. Once again, thetoddshop.com. Have a terrific Wednesday night. We'll be back tomorrow just after 5. Don't forget, you can get the podcast of the show at eveningedgetodd.com or all your other favorite podcast platforms except for Spotify because they kicked me off. And you can go back and watch the live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Have a terrific night, and I'll see you tomorrow here on the Evening Edge.
Well, show's over, folks. Thanks for coming.
Good show, old man.
Bravo. That was wonderful.
Game over, man. Peace out.
All right, everybody, have a terrific night. And yes, Leslie, I guess I am aware of that, so I will ask them about that. I don't know how busy the website has been with sales. I don't know, but I can certainly ask and see what's available. The thing is I think they could probably just about put the logo on anything that they have, and they have all kinds of different things. So I guess if you want something specific, maybe contact them and say, hey, I need a baby onesie with the logo or whatever. And maybe they'll make one for you. If not, let me know. Have a good night. See you guys. Be safe.